So how do you find your sweet spot? How do you go through the process to find and match your dreams with your natural gifts and your passions? And there really is no real easy answer for it. The reality is, it's going to take a lot of trial and error to figure out what you really want to do, what you're really passionate about, where your gifts are in alignment with that. And I remember in my journey, I knew I could play football. Since I was in really high school, I was the best guy on the field and recruited and did all the things. And I put in thousands upon thousands of hours perfecting the skills essential to make me successful on the field. So when I was on the field, there wasn't a question about can I make a play or what I can do. It's just, hey, give me the opportunity, throw me the ball. I'm going to make something happen. And that was because I put in the work. And so in life, a lot of times you have to go through that same process of trial and error, of practicing things to find your comfort level of not only what are you naturally good at, but also sharpening the skills that you're going to need towards the things that you're trying to do. So there are certain skills like speaking or teaching that I had interest in, but it took me a while to figure out that I actually love doing this. In fact, I remember talking to a lot of my former NFL friends or former athletes that look at me today, and a question I always ask is, do I look like I miss football? And of course, they'll look at me and say, no, it doesn't look like you miss it. Now, that wasn't always true. There was a day where the only thing I could think about was putting on the pads one more time. Can a team call me? Hey, I can do that. I can get one more season in. And I finally got to a place to where I don't need football. I don't need the game. I don't need that to feel good about myself. I found other things that I'm passionate about and that I'm gifted in that I can use that not only can help people, but also helps my family. And there's a sense of fulfillment that you find. Well, how did that happen? It was just a process. It was throwing yourself out there, trying new things, having conversations, finding people that are doing things that you might be curious about, and just saying, hey, how did you get into that? How did you learn that? How did you get started there? And if you start with that, over time, you're going to find that sweet spot between what you're naturally gifted in with what you have dreams about doing. And over time, you're going to find yourself waking up and really living out your dream, because what you're dreaming is perfectly aligned with you actually naturally do. If you work your gift will work for you, and you'll never work a day of your life. And those gifts will ultimately, over time, position you to where you're doing things that just come natural for you, and it will create opportunities for you because people will be able to see and identify what you're gifted in and will support that.